रेड पड़ी जनवरी में और मार्च में वो शामिल हो गए भारतीय जनता पार्टी में, वैसे ही वो चाहते हैं कि ना कि अरविंद केजरीवाल, मनीष सिसोदिया,
Akashdeep Puni, if that is the case,
शामिल हो जाए,
if that is the case, Akashdeep Puni, I understand that rhetoric we are going in. Charu, I'll come to you. Akashdeep Puni, I understand the political rhetoric behind it. I understand the political rhetoric behind it, and the questions do stand when. Just hold on. Hear me out. I am not saying this. Hold on. 1 minute. Akashdeep, hear me out.
प्रेस रिलीज कब से
I will ask her the question, don't worry.
Akashdeep, प्रेस रिलीज कब से निकालने लगी?
Two things. Okay, let me just quickly clarify this for you. If you are not aware, I do understand. It's not possible for you to know everything. So let me just give you two quick updates. Number one, this is not just about the central agency. The court, while hearing the bail plea of Satyendra Jain, made a statement, an observation too. And that is that there is prima facie evidence against Satyendra Jain. That is the reason why he was asked to go back to Tihar jail. So now will you say that even the court is wrong? Now will you say that the court has also been bought by the Bharatiya Janata Party?
I would like to quote the court, if you permit. Sir, now as you are quoting the court, I'll also like to quote Justice Khanna, who clearly said in the bail plea of Manish Sisodia that this particular allegation of 100 crore is a false argument which has no basis and which has to be argued. Till now, it cannot be leveled. PMLA against Manish Sisodia cannot be leveled against this 100 crore allegation. Now, first. Second is that if you're quoting the court, I also like to quote the Honorable Court, where the Honorable Court said that this case won't stand 2 minutes when it is argued. But it is not argued still now. So I hope that sooner or later, the ED goes for the argument of the case and the case goes to a logical conclusion, which is against the report card of ED, because the ED...
The same very court, Akashdeep Puni, never granted any bail.
एक conviction नहीं हुआ. और तीसरा चीज, third thing is people will say why they are not getting bail. Then today, if God forbid somebody from us, if PMLA is slapped on us, then we will also not get bail. You know why? Because in PMLA...
No, 1 second. You know, Akashdeep Puni, simplistic...
Can I come in now, Shravan? Because you've given him 10 straight minutes.
The has said in many judgments that getting bail in PMLA cases is very, very tough.
No,
now,
Akashdeep, I do understand. Unfortunately, you know, you're bereft of facts in this case. And Charu, you can come in, but with a question that I want to ask you also. And the reason why I say, Akashdeep Puni, you've been completely bereft of facts is because, number one, with regards to quoting the court, you've been selective and you have not... The fact of the matter is that he hasn't been granted bail. If at all there was merit in the plea that was filed by Manish Sisodia, he would have been out on bail.
I answered this question, I think.
And the second aspect is with regards to the PMLA Act or the provisions under the PMLA Act. You possibly can't pick up anyone and everyone that you feel like. And I'll come to that in a short while from now. But Charu Pragya, I want you to also answer this question, because this constant reference that the opposition parties make. One is with regards to the Enforcement Directorate's conviction rate. Second, ahead of the elections, perhaps once again utilizing the central agencies as a political tool.
So this is a narrative that the opposition tries to float to defend itself. But tell me, if you are levying allegations on the ED, are you going to say anything about the Supreme Court? And the Honorable Supreme Court, and I'm putting them verbatim, is that tentative money trail has been established of 350 crore. And I'm quoting the Supreme Court verbatim. Another point to remember is that tall leaders of Aam Aadmi Party have not gotten bail. And one of the main reasons for that is that not just a money trail has been established, they are known to destroy evidence, digital and otherwise. They have done that previously, and it's expected that if they are let out, they're going to do that again. The third thing is, this was a policy which was taken back when it was lost to the exchequer. So the amount of commission went up, the number of sales went up, but the money that the government was making went down. In the end, when pointed questions were raised, this policy was withdrawn. Now, Arvind Kejriwalji has been summoned 8 times, and I find it both horrifying and laughable that he thinks the people of this country cannot see through the drama that him and his leaders are creating. Why are you crying so much? Why do you not just turn up for questioning? Because here is the thing, and Akashdeep Muni touched upon it. He said, "Oh, if we join the BJP, everything's going to be fine." Your leader accused the BJP of exactly this, right? Arvind Kejriwal ji said ki aa jao BJP join kar lo. But when the ED and the CBI turned up to ask him who was the person who approached him, he ran away. So levy allegation, run away. Allegation levied on you, run away. So there is no logic, no basis to anything that is being said. Now let me wind up by saying one thing very clearly. Aam Aadmi Party is run by one supremo, that is Arvind Kejriwal. There is absolutely no way that even 1 rupee can move in this party or its vicinity without the express approval of Arvind Kejriwal. K Kavitha has been arrested, and please trust me, you might think otherwise, but the investigative agencies of this country and the court of this country, they're doing their job. And when they're doing their job and they pick up a leader, they know that there will be questions asked, if not today, then tomorrow. The officers are very careful. They are going to make sure that every piece of paper that is important is kept in place before an arrest is made.
George Kurian, you heard both Akashdeep. I'll come back to you, but I want to bring in George Kurian right now. George Kurian, Arvind Kejriwal was the same very leader when the UPA was in power, had leveled several allegations against top Congress leaders, and he had at that point in time said that these leaders should respect public probity, and that is the reason why they should step down. That does not really hold in today's time, because Arvind Kejriwal has turned over simply saying that these are mere allegations. If at all they were mere allegations, then the best person to answer those questions by the central agencies would have been Arvind Kejriwal, and he could have come out in the open and said that, which he has never done till date. George Kurian, the Congress party, by supporting the Aam Aadmi Party in this entire matter, finds itself in a quicksand situation.
Well, Shravan, good evening to you, to my co-panelists on the show, and to your audience. Let me begin by saying, on the verge of it, it may look like, as if Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, is running away from the Enforcement Directorate summons. But the truth of the matter is that being the Delhi Chief Minister and holding a constitutional position, he has all the rights to challenge the Enforcement Directorate summons with respect to its legitimacy and legality. So one cannot, hold him accountable on that aspect. To be very frank, it is. I'm not saying this because we are an India Alliance bloc partners here, but as a common person, I'm saying this. And secondly, we all understand that K Kavitha's coming into the entire Delhi liquor policy scam, and bringing in Manish Sisodia and Arvind Kejriwal also looks like it could be a made-up story or alleged conspiracy theory that one wants to, because Arvind Kejriwal has been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate with respect to Jal Board as very recently. So they are adding up cases after cases. So I strongly believe that Arvind Kejriwal should after using all the legal options that he has, he should definitely go with the interrogation with the Enforcement Directorate. I'm sure if there is no substance to the case, he will be out very soon. But the situation prior to 2014, as Shravan, as you mentioned, that Arvind Kejriwal used to claim before coming to power in Delhi, the things were different before 2014, and things are post 2014. Things are different because we see there is a the sequence of events from Enforcement Directorate or CBI or ED and things like that, or income tax, for that matter. The sequence has changed, the equation has changed. It's not working the way it used to work earlier. So, in that respect, I strongly believe that the opposition leaders are being targeted here and there in other states where it's not ruled by the Bharatiya Janata Party. So I strongly believe that Arvind should he can use has all the right to use all the legal options that he has, and then the court will decide, and the matter should be expedited, because this is something which with respect to money trail, if the case it is, and I strongly believe that because it's a matter of government exchequers funds. So I strongly believe that enforcement directorate should do its job. They are free to go to the court. The same same applies to the Delhi government. They are free to go to the court.
They are free to they're free to go to the court, and that's exactly why, George, they are free to. Yeah, Charu, you'll come. I'll bring you in. But before that, Akashdeep, only a straight question to you. If at all Arvind Kejriwal believes that these are false charges that have been leveled against him, he always has the option of going to the court, quashing the summons that were issued against him, an option that he has not exercised. Rather than that, he says that these are summons which are illegal in nature. God itself knows, how do you really define a summons sent out by a central agency as illegal, and on what basis?
Okay. Shravanji, first of all, Charu Pragyaji was talking about what proof Aam Aadmi Party has that their MLAs and MPs are being trying to be bought by Bharatiya Janata Party. We all know the Vice President of Bharatiya Janata Party, Shesh Singh Dagar, who tried to buy Mohonia, an Aam Aadmi Party MLA. It is on tape. The CD, the videos on tape. And Charu Pragya ji, उसके बाद भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने उनको शोकॉज नोटिस दिया था शेष सिंह दागर जी को. ठीक है, इसी के बाद
came to Arvind ji asking for proof. Why did he run away? You can't levy allegations without proof, right? Repeatedly we have asked number
proof,
phone number, SMS दिखाओ, WhatsApp दिखाओ, नाम
no, but
लो.
Charu, let me not divert this. Let me not divert this. Let's not get distracted. Let's not get distracted. It's not about Charu. Now it's like a full toss ball that you're giving it to Akashdeep. Akashdeep did not want to answer the question that I asked him. Now, the reason why, Akashdeep, please answer my question, and then you can get into the diversionary tactics that you and Charu are indulging in right now. My question is very simple here. If at all he really believes that these are false charges, hold on. I'm repeating this, and I want a direct answer from you. Tell me something. If you believe that there's absolutely nothing wrong, will you not defend yourself by going to the court and getting these summons quashed? The FIR that is registered by the Central Bureau of Investigation quashed?
Very good question. Regarding the now 9 summons have gone. Regarding the 8th summon, it was the enforcement director who went to the court and said that we want to, there is a case filed that why Arvind Kejriwal is not coming for the summons, and we want it to be criminally prosecuted. So the court has granted bail to Arvind Kejriwal, and now the case is going on. It is sub judice. So I will request Shravanji that to wait.
No. Can I please come in? Court has not granted bail to Arvind Kejriwal. This is the rumor that was floated by the Aam Aadmi Party. Shravanji, allow me to come in.
People at an appropriate time of crossing the FIR.
Summons are illegal. He will go.
No,
1
minute, please.
The matter is now in court. This is first. Second point, you remember like JMM.
Factually incorrect. Factually incorrect, Akashdeep, once again. Akashdeep,
tell me
the bail.
or not sub judice. Is it in court or not in court?
No, 1 second. He still has to appear. 1 minute. 1 minute.
What you've got?
Yeah, of course, Charu, you can. But let me correct. I won't let Akashdeep. 1 second. He has to still appear. Only, no, 1 second. 1 second, hold on.
Sir, it's not
only
regarding
he's been accused for the past times.
The only exception that has been granted here is that it need not be a physical appearance. The court has not quashed any of the summons. 1 second, Akashdeep. He still has to cooperate with the central agency. The only exception here is that perhaps not appear physically. Not appearing physically is the only exception. Charu, why don't you come in?
So I have 2 points here. One, they're all trying to pretend they're holier than thou क्योंकि bail मिल गई है. They're explaining why did the bail happen. The bail is merely for not turning up on a past summon. It doesn't mean that the summons will stop or Arvind Kejriwal has to stop answering or something major has happened in the case and he's been let off. Absolutely not. The accusations on the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal ji stand in the Delhi liquor scam. Let's make that one thing extremely clear. The second thing, and this is a very simple childhood logic, चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका. यहाँ तो ऐसा लगता है कि दाढ़ी नहीं, पूरे चेहरे पे हर जगह तिनका ही तिनका है, because he's refusing to talk and answer questions. Tell me, a man who won seat in election claiming that even if an allegation is levied upon you, you have a duty to answer. Now he's evading summon after summon, and you think that's not sending a strong message? It's sending a message not merely to your voters, it's sending a very strong message to the investigative agencies as well. It's sending a strong message to the court, which has already accused you of destroying evidence, which has already established a trail of 350 crore. And we have been saying this all along, the kingpin is Arvind Kejriwal. The loss that has been put on the head of Delhi government is massive, running into thousands of crores. And this scam, Aam Aadmi Party has made at least a couple of thousand of crores, and we will know that once investigation concludes. You cannot hide. You cannot disappear. Also, let me tell you, the first thing you said was money nahi mil raha hai. These days, I think money is stacked up all the time. Quid pro quo hota hai. When you were campaigning for elections, who paid for the aircrafts that Aam Aadmi Party leaders were using? Who paid for the choppers? Who was spending on the posters? Thousands of crores have been because you made those thousands of crores in this Delhi liquor scam.
But ED तो 100 करोड़ बोल रही है, आप 1000 करोड़ बोल रहे हैं, सच क्या है? ED सच बोल रही है ना, आप सच बोल रहे हैं? आप सच बोल रहे हैं, 1000 करोड़ है, पर ED तो 100 बोल रही है, वो गलत है, ED गलत है.
I stand by what I say.
Okay, George wants to make a point. George,
Imagine how much worse it's going to be beyond paper.
The last word here. Let's understand one thing. Charu and Akashdeep, hold on. George, on matters of corruption,
I strongly believe it is for
no reprieve that has really come in from the court. No, George, the point here is that there is no reprieve really coming in from the court, and it's quite perhaps, I would say laughable when a political party actually demeans what even the court has to say on this entire matter and then tries to perhaps dilute the entire matter by simply saying that these are false cases. They themselves decide whether the case stands or it doesn't. They would not even wait for a verdict really coming in from the court. The court today says that there is evidence against this person. The central agency should carry on with their job, but still the political rhetoric continues.
Shravan, just like the enforcement directorate who is functioning under their preview, the same goes with Arvind Kejriwal, who is one of the accused in this case. He can he can challenge the enforcement directorate summons with all its legitimacy and legality with its legal counsel and team. But I strongly want to say that the Arvind Kejriwal, it may look like he's running away from the summons, but he's looking out for his legal options. Once he goes and goes to the enforcement directorate and gives his clarification and things like that, I'm sure once the charge sheet has been filed and things are after the interrogation, they will at an appropriate time they will try and quash the entire charge sheet itself. So and we all understand electoral bonds are there, and the BJP is trying to distract and divert the attention of people. That's the reason K Kavitha has been arrested, and so they want to hide their misgovernance.
This is not new.
No, one second.
Debating it for nearly 2 years now.
20 seconds a response from Charu. No, I don't understand how is exact. No, I don't understand. A case that has been investigated for over a year, how is it that it is used for distracting on that too on electoral bonds? How are both of them
linked? On the eve of an election and Lok Sabha is just around the corner.
I'll tell you.
Well, the central agency will be working on the basis. Remember, you do understand, both of you. You do understand that the central agencies, one second. You do understand one second, hold on, Akashdeep. You do understand that the central agencies are answerable before the court? When they are producing an accused before the court, they do have to produce the evidence that has been collected. It is not the state police where they say that, look here, I've arrested because there is a suspicion and now I'm going to search for evidence. That's not what happens when it comes to the central agency. And that is the reason why these summons are sent out, which is very different than a state police. Charu, one last word.
See, let's remember that these investigative agencies, what they are showing is only the tip of the iceberg. They have worked for a lot longer to collect evidence enough to talk about raids, to talk about arrests, to put a paper in writing in front of the court. So let's not take that lightly. It's not trivial. It is very big, and I made that very clear. These officers are conscious of their entire career spanning decades. Please understand, they're not going to throw that away and stop talking in that negative light about our officers. There are lakhs of people who work in these organizations. The second thing and the most important thing is you are saying the timing. This investigation has been going on for at least 2 years. We've been debating and discussing it for at least 1 year. Your minister has been behind bars for over a year. Now, what are you talking about timing? We didn't tell Kejriwal he don't turn up for 8 summons.
Right to rebut, 10 seconds.
Now, he could have chosen to turn up with the first one. Would you have still questioned the timing? So
Akashdeep, I'm really running short of time, but I'll just give you 10 seconds. Charu, I'll have to cut you short. 10 seconds. Akashdeep, I'm really running short of time.
Yeah, there are. I'll just take 10 seconds. The interesting factor is, like, remember, Shravan, JMM leaders, Chairman Chief Minister is put behind bars, and his party members are now leaving and joining Bharatiya Janata Party. Similarly, they want that in Delhi also the Chief Minister will put behind bars.
I don't understand what is stopping them.
Bharatiya Janata Party, but it's not happening. It's not happening.
Akashdeep, that wasn't the real response to, one second. Once again, bringing both of them together is just a mere speculation. Where is the evidence? Where is the evidence?
Using a dummy.
Okay.
That's how blatant
Akashdeep, George and Charu. Okay, Charu, I'm really running short of time, but one will, this is a debate that's not going to end anytime soon. It's unlikely. We haven't really heard from Arvind Kejriwal as yet, so we'll have to wait and watch whether at all the Chief Minister responds to those summons that have been sent out. Thank you very much for joining us on the burning question. On the other side, the trending burning question with my colleague Niranjan.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
mega political face-off over Chalisa Rao. Unprecedented showdown in Bengaluru. No right to protest under Congress government. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
Trending burning question. Powered by Reva University. Century Club Prime. AMNS. Acco Insurance.
Thank you for joining us on the trending burning question. The visuals coming out of Bengaluru for the last 2 days. One of a trader being assaulted by a few goons for playing the Hanuman Chalisa, allegedly playing the Hanuman Chalisa at a time when Azan was playing out loud, targeted at his shop by a mob, beaten. And today, in response, you have had thousands of people at the location, including the BJP, whose parliamentarians, legislators landed up there. Thousands of people showed solidarity with the trader who was assaulted. It's an unprecedented face-off. And the trending burning question to both sides is, are both trying to appease different communities, both the BJP and the Congress, while one of the attackers is still on the run? That's our trending burning question. Take a look at what happened today.
A day after an altercation allegedly broke out between a shopkeeper and a group of men for playing Hanuman Chalisa during Azan, workers of right-wing organizations staged a massive protest.
Dramatic scenes right there on our screens. Dramatic scenes right there on our screens. Mukesh being taken away inside this particular corridor out here, and the cops are trying to remove him from the protest site. They're saying that this is preventive action. Viewers note that Mukesh is the victim, he's not the perpetrator. Mukesh is the victim, he's not the perpetrator, and they're saying they're taking him away from here.
Soon, the anger mounted. Tejasvi Surya joined the protests and was later detained. The BJP MP called on the Bengaluru City Commissioner to conduct a thorough and impartial investigation into the incident. However, the protests refused to die down.
This is a sit-in protest. Look at this. The entire road has been blocked off completely. This is a sit-in protest out here, and all of them are asking the people to sit down here and not to vacate until the police come here, the government comes in here, and also given an official explanation as well.
And hours after the BJP MP Tejasvi Surya led protests, Congress has written to the Election Commission, alleging that the BJP MP raised communal slogans ahead of the Lok Sabha polls. The shopkeeper who was attacked has been put under tight security.
The reason was I was playing Hanuman Chalisa. That was only the reason. In India I can't play Hanuman Chalisa. If I play Hanuman Chalisa, I'm not safe, I think.
You're saying that you were playing Hanuman Chalisa and that was the only reason that you were attacked?
Yes, sir. That was always the reason.
There is major anger against the act of alleged intolerance in Bengaluru. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Well, for some reason, Congress leaders have gone silent on this issue in this election season. But it's bizarre that if a trader was assaulted, and I'm saying allegedly, if a trader was assaulted allegedly for playing the Hanuman Chalisa, you heard him on record there, assaulted for playing the Hanuman Chalisa while the Azan was on, reportedly. Now, there were protests today. Let me go across to our two panelists. Mohan Vishwa of the BJP joining us live from Bengaluru along with Abdul Razak. It's just 1 versus 1. You will get enough time to debate, hear each other out, right? But my question is, Abdul Razak, there was an attempt to, as people gathered, there was an attempt to detain once again the trader Mukesh, who was assaulted, and his father this morning. I'm wondering why the police, which has not been able to arrest the sixth accused yet, is trying to once again detain the father of the victim and the victim himself, Abdul Razak.
Niranjan, first of all, this is not about BJP and Congress. Secondly, this is not about Hanuman Chalisa versus Azan. The mosque is very far away from that place where this incident has actually happened. Now, the song that was being played was Munni Badnaam Hui, Darling Tere Liye. In the initial statement, the victim himself has said he was playing the song. The victim himself has said that he was playing a song and he was objected for loud noise, loud music. He never said Hanuman Chalisa. Later,
Munni Badnaam Hui.
Yes, Munni Badnaam Hui.
Did I just hear you say Munni Badnaam Hui?
Yes. It was not Hanuman Jayanti day before yesterday. It was nothing. It was not a temple. Nobody was
1 minute.
playing Hanuman.
Hello. First of all, okay. Abdul, Razak.
Please give me opening statement time.
Razak,
don't listen to me. You cannot downplay. You were not
I'll give you 30
there.
seconds.
I was
I'm listening.
not
Go
there.
ahead.
Please
Go ahead.
listen. He was playing Munni Badnaam Hui.
I'm reporting on the story. My entire team here in Republic Kannada is, along with Republic
None
TV,
of your
Republic Bharat, are
reporters
reporting on
said
it. Go
that
ahead.
it's being played.
I'll hear you out.
Sir, in the initial statement, the victim himself has very clearly said, sir, I was playing song and they objected for the loud music. Now you tell me, has he said, I was playing Hanuman Chalisa? They did not wanted me to play Hanuman Chalisa. If that was the case, here is a copy of the FIR. What was Rohit and what was Tarun doing along with these people? There is one guy called Rohit who's the A3. There is one guy called Tarun who's A5. The police of Karnataka have done a commendable job. They have directly gone ahead, registered an FIR under section 323, 324, 504, 506, 171, and the super best part, which I am against. The police has booked all these 6 people for 307. There was no grievous injury, no weapon used, no blood, but still the police have registered a FIR on 307. Now my question to you is, if Tejasvi Surya, the MP of Bangalore South, who is a habitual offender, let me remind you of his previous statements on Twitter. Whenever whatever he has said, he has taken things back. He was not
happy
with the Cadbury's advertisement. He was not happy with Fabindia advertisement. Abramization of
I don't think so. You should give this much.
Are you done?
For him to bluff.
Today,
are you done?
Media
okay, first of all, couple of points.
Niranjan, can I come in?
Couple of points.
Niranjan ji, as a media
Razak.
journalist, it is your duty to tell this boy Manoj Kumar to...
Thank you for teaching me my duty. I'm going to show you something that is going to embarrass you. I'm going to show you something that is going to embarrass you. I'm going to show you something that is going to embarrass you, so listen to me.
Please.
Listen to me and have the courage, Abdul Razak.
Yes,
Just because you keep... No. Speaking non-stop is not courage. Speaking non-stop is not courage. Okay, first of all.
Sir.
Speaking non-stop is not courage. Don't listen to me. First of all, it's Hanuman Chalisa, not Chalisya. Hanuman Chalisa. And anybody can play the Hanuman Chalisa whenever they want, not only on Hanuman Jayanti. Okay? Don't say whatever. It is a matter of sentiments. Okay?
Sir, the sentiment should be only if there is a
Be careful when you say whatever.
Hanuman Chalisa. Why will somebody play? Hanuman
Be careful.
Chalisa,
Be careful. No, don't say whatever.
Did he have a license?
1 minute.
Did he have a license?
1 second, hold on.
Speaker?
No, what do you mean?
Today
1 minute.
should not the media
1 second.
question him.
No, hear me out. What do you mean? No, 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm asking you. What do you mean? More Nisho, 1 second. What do you mean? Why is he playing Hanuman Chalisa loudly?
No.
Are you the police?
I'm not saying that. He never played Hanuman
Are you the
Chalisa.
police? What is the crime?
He played Munni
What is the
Darling Tere Liye.
And you're coming up with a... Okay.
Sir, this is a temple.
You're coming up with a cock and bull story now.
This is a temple.
You're coming with a cock... No. 1 second. You're making up stories.
A mosque.
Yeah. I have.
Please see this. Niranjan,
You should have courage.
Niranjan,
You should have courage.
Niranjan,
I hope you can see this.
Niranjan,
Now see this. See this also. See this also. See this also.
Niranjan,
I'm going to Mohan Vishwa. I'm going to Mohan Vishwa. It's not between you and me. Mohan Vishwa will respond to you.
Exactly.
Mohan Vishwa will respond to you. 1 minute. Have courage. Have courage. Have courage. Courage. Have courage. Have courage. Full frame दिखाओ ये full frame दिखाओ. Let's show this full frame. Full frame तोरसी इसको full frame दिखाओ. Show this full frame. 1 minute. No, I'll also show you full frame. Hold on. I also can show you. 1 second. Please show this full frame. Zoom into this. Zoom into this. These criminals who came and attacked Mukesh. Look at these criminals. 1 minute. You know what they said? Aaj jail, kal bail, fir wahi purana khel. See? Aaj jail, kal bail, fir wahi purana khel. Which means today I will be in jail, tomorrow I will get bail. And then I'm back to my old tactics of what? Attacking Mukesh for playing Hanuman Chalisa. Mohan Vishwa. Mohan Vishwa will respond to you now.
First of all, my friend don't have facts with him at all. He don't even know the fact that Mr. Commissioner of Bangalore, Dayanand himself have told categorically that he was playing a devotional song. He don't even know the fact. And also there is one more FIR filed today. He should see the names.
He has written devotional song.
Second point. Yes, exactly. Third point, Niranjan, since the Congress government has come into power from past 10 months, if you see, the law and order has gone literally for a toss in the state of Karnataka. Let it be anything for that matter. Recently, in your own news channel, you yourself showed one of the Karyakartas who is a close aide of Rajya Sabha member, Mr. Nasir Hussain, sloganing Pakistan Zindabad inside the temple of democracy, Vidhan Soda. What did they say initially?
Yes, confirmed.
No, it was not Pakistan Zindabad.
That is proven right.
The last report came.
It is temple of democracy, not only for people of Congress,
take an example of Rameshwaram Cafe bomb blast.
Who were watching
when the Rameshwaram Cafe bomb blast happened, what happened?
Sir, whose leader?
He didn't interrupt you. He didn't interrupt you, Razak. Razak, he didn't interrupt you. Razak, he didn't interrupt you. He didn't interrupt you.
The Home Minister said it is personal vengeance even before getting an FIR. And also Mr. DK Shivakumar, who is the DCM of the state, he says he calls the cooker bomb blast guy from Bengaluru as his brothers. And also, I will tell you, see, you just showed me one poster of those culprits who said, Aaj jail, kal bail, fir wahi purana khel. There is a reason for putting that kind of statement, Ranjan, because the same Congress government who is into appeasement politics has withdrawn more than 1,200 cases against these guys in the past, same PFI and STPI cases. And also from last 10 months, one of the MLA from Mysore, he writes a letter to the DCM DK Shivakumar to withdraw cases against the culprits who was involved in DJLE, KJLE cases. So when the Home Minister himself writes a letter to the upper, administrative officers to withdraw the cases, obviously these guys will get a gut. Don't hit anybody who are on the street. This is the state of law and order in the state from past 10 months. Literally for the sake of appeasement, just to appease one religion, they are going to any extent. Take an example of Shimoga incident only. What happened in Shimoga? They have put a poster of Aurangzeb here. Forget about Tipu Sultan. The biggest words, they put those kind of big posters. That also supported by same Congress government. From past 10 months,
Niranjan, please answer to me. It is by put posters of Aurangzeb.
Whereas crime rate is the highest since 10 years. Since the Congress government inception. This is the appeasement politics they are doing. And here
what was Tarun doing? What was Rohit
doing? It's a devotional song. Then Razak don't have proof to say that you are playing.
1 minute.
This is Tarun, accused number 5.
Come on. These kind of things should not happen. One more thing I want to remind.
1 minute. 1 minute. Hello. No, I want to question his logic. Mohan, I want to question Razak's logic. I want to question Razak's logic. Razak's logic is, there is a boy called Rohit, and what is the other fellow's name you said? Rohit and who else?
Tarun.
What's the other name, Razak? Rohit and Tarun. Okay, Rohit and Tarun. So Razak's logic is, whatever the names are. Now, Razak's logic is, Rohit and Tarun cannot join Suleiman, who attacked Rohit, who attacked Mukesh. Okay?
I will answer
Mukesh
you
has said in a complaint,
now.
The police has mentioned in the FIR, the police has mentioned in the FIR saying devotional songs. The victim is said on record saying Hanuman Chalisa.
No.
Right?
I have a copy of the FIR with me.
I'm not lying. It's there in the FIR. Is it there in the FIR or not, Mohan Vishwa? Mohan Vishwa, is it there in the FIR or not?
He
Absolute lie.
The
It
commissioner
was
of Bangalore,
said
Dan and
they,
himself have
these
told that there was a
people
devotional song
objected for
played.
loud
There was a
noise.
devotional song played. He
No,
don't even know the fact.
absolutely no.
Simply is bluffing in the
The
media. That's all.
complaint very
And also,
clearly
the
says
same victim.
I was
just
objected for
5 minutes
playing
before,
a song
he has told in front of
loudly.
your own reporters' mics that he was playing
don't
Hanuman
lie,
Chalisa.
don't
What else
lie.
do
No,
you
no,
want?
I want to know. Let me ask him a question. Let me ask him a question. Mohan, let me ask him a question. Let me ask him a question. At the beginning of the show, ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of the show, 1 minute, Abdul Razak, hear me out. At the beginning of the show, ladies and gentlemen, Abdul Razak, who's a follower of the Congress party, supports the Congress party. He's in Bengaluru right now. And Abdul Razak said that Mukesh, who was beaten up for playing the Hanuman Chalisa, allegedly, once again I'm saying allegedly, he said it was not the Hanuman Chalisa. 1 minute. Hear me. Wait, hear me out. He said he wasn't playing the Hanuman Chalisa.
Don't be a part
Listen,
of
I'm trying to say what you. I don't need your certificate, Razak. Razak, I don't need your certificate, first of all. And secondly, I was saying that Abdul Razak here, sitting here, claimed it was not Hanuman Chalisa. But he said, Munni Badnaam Hui.
Darling
Tere Liye was the song being played. Please prove it on the show right now. Prove it right now. Prove it right now. Prove it right now. Prove it right now. Otherwise, I will accuse you. Prove it right now. Otherwise, I will accuse you. I will accuse you of trying to shield the attackers here. I will accuse you of shielding the attackers. Prove it to me right now. Prove it to me right now.
Niranjan, let me explain. Please give me a moment. Niranjan, he was playing a Bollywood song very loudly. Hindus and Muslim boys together went there and objected to the loud music. It was nowhere related to Azan. Masjid is very far away from that place.
Listen to the statement by Commissioner. And you are not
Sir,
listening to the
sir.
person who
Sir,
was there in
wait,
the
sir, I
spot.
will tell
Niranjan,
you.
can you play the report?
Sir, wait, sir, I will tell
20
you.
minutes back, your
Now,
reporter went to him.
Tejasvi Surya's viral video. Tejasvi Surya's viral video has made it clear as to what is the real intention behind this episode. All that Tejasvi Surya was said tomorrow. I want at
Yes,
least
there is also a
10,000
video.
people here.
There is also a video.
Clothering Pakistan Zindabad. What was the intention?
Sir,
What was the intention behind
don't try to play around the bush. Don't try to beat around the bush.
Why?
Listen to what happened in this episode.
1 minute. One second. I want to ask Mohan Vishwa. Mohan Vishwa, 1 second. Mohan Vishwa, question to you. Mohan Vishwa, question to you. Razak, please stay quiet. Razak, control your emotions, control your feelings. 1 second. Mohan Vishwa, you stay quiet. 1 second. My question is to you. Mohan Vishwa, my question is to you. Mohan Vishwa, there is a video. I have seen a video of Tejasvi Surya where Tejasvi Surya says in every corner of Nagaratpete in Bengaluru, people should hear Hanuman Chalisa tomorrow. In every corner, he says, right? He says thousands of people should play it loudly. While I agree with the fact that in a free country like India, anybody can sing Hanuman Chalisa wherever they want, whenever they want, right? It's okay. There is a certain limit. People know their limits. They can play it, right? They don't need moral policing, first of all. But I'm asking you, Mohan Vishwa, when you know that area may be commonly... First of all, I don't agree with the logic of Abdul Razak that the masjid was far away. That's why you couldn't hear the azan. It couldn't be possible that azan could be heard there. I don't agree with you. I think you're just faffing there, Razak, because that's not the truth. That is not the truth. That is not the truth. That is not the truth.
Please understand this. There is absolutely no need of listening to Azan. There is no need. That the reason why I'm saying masjid was far is because it is not related to
That was not
Azan
my point. I'm saying stop faffing. I'm saying your logic is a little like all over the place today. I'm saying the masjid can be far away and you can still hear the azan where this incident happened. 1 minute. My question was to Mohan Vishwa. My question was to Mohan Vishwa. Mohan Vishwa, fine. Mohan Vishwa, you have the right to protest, fine. You have the right to protest, okay. You have the right to also chant Hanuman Chalisa, right? Okay, you have the right. But you may be wrong in an election season, in a polarized atmosphere, to go to a communally sensitive area. First of all, there's nothing called a Muslim area, Hindu area, nothing like that. But when you know the situation is tense, to go there in the hundreds and thousands and create a law and order situation is also wrong. Mohan Vishwa. And that is why I said
Niranjan,
both are trying this for appeasement. Because for you, it's your core
Niranjan.
voter. And for Razak, he's trying to obviously be soft towards the attackers. I'm sorry, Razak, I'm saying it as it is. Mohan Vishwa.
Niranjan, here, this matter, rather than looking more towards communal, you should look at towards the failure of law and order. That's what I said. I gave you at least 10 examples from past 10 months. When the
I've
series
debated
of
it.
offences
Mohan Vishwa, I've
happening in the
debated it.
state
You know that
since
nobody's debated it more than Republic.
Government, do you think we have to keep quiet? When the Congress government has become an habitual offenders by protecting these culprits for every crime they do from past 10 months, do you think we should keep quiet? Is it our duty
Sir, they have registered
duty to protest?
307. Attempt to murder. What else do you want?
Inside the Vidhan Sabha happens, Rameswaram
Sir, 6:30
blast
the
happens,
incident
the
happened,
pilot is a
10:30
personal
FIR.
vengeance, and DK Kumar calls the terrorists as their brother, and DJL, KJL, Reuters, the recommendation comes from the minister himself to release them. Come on, this is what is happening for the past 10 months. Congress has become the habitual offender. And also,
no, I'll tell you one thing. Abdul, every time you come on a debate, and one more thing, Abdul.
Niranjan, please let me counter for one moment.
You can counter him, but I want to tell you one thing. Abdul, you can't come from a place, I'll tell you, Abdul, every time you can't come from a place where you're trying to be soft on the attacker and you're questioning the victim here again. There's no need to do that also, no? When something is wrong, say it's wrong. Not once have I heard you condemn the attack. Not once have I heard you on the debate condemning the attack.
Exactly.
Where is unity
Have you condemned the attack?
diversity today?
Condemn the attack.
Sir, my question
Condemn
to
the
you
attack.
is, where is... Sir, please allow me, sir.
Condemn the attack.
I really respect you, Niranjan, sir.
Condemn the attack.
My question today is,
No, he
where
will not.
is unity
Condemn
in
the attack.
diversity?
He will
Where
not.
is
I'm putting-
unity
I'm-
in
I'm-
diversity? Where
I'm
is
putting a
humanity?
stopwatch.
Instead of
I'm putting a
asking me to
stopwatch.
condemn
It's counting.
the attack,
Condemn the attack. I'm waiting. I'm counting.
You as a citizen of this country
Condemn
should
the
have
attack.
upheld the solidarity,
you as a citizen of this
should have
country,
condemn the
upheld the
attack.
secular principles
You as a
of this
citizen of this
country,
country, condemn the
where
attack.
we respect
Condemn
each
the attack.
other's
Are you a
emotions,
citizen of this country
where
or
we
not?
respect each
I'm
other's
counting down.
emotions,
Constitution or
I'm
not?
counting.
traditions, culture.
Condemn the attack.
Condemn the attack.
Condemn the
In a
attack.
secular country like ours,
Condemn the attack.
we should
Radicalize youth.
respect.
Condemn the attack.
We
People
should
like you are
respect.
habitual offenders.
Condemn the attack.
Behind these
Credentials.
culprits,
Condemn
and you are
condemn the attack.
radicalizing more
Sir,
every
allow me
day.
to speak.
Condemn the
Last
attack.
year there was a murder. A guy called Chandru
Mohan Vishwa,
gets
give him time.
murdered.
Mohan Vishwa, give him time.
The Home Minister,
My stopwatch is running.
the
My
former
stopwatch
Home
is ticking.
Minister,
I'm waiting for him to condemn the attack.
Jnanendra,
Condemn the attack.
I will tell you. I'll condemn the attack. Don't. It is a despicable
Condemn
job
the
what
attack.
these idiots did.
No, condemn
I'm
it.
really not with them. I condemn the attack. I'm not saying no.
Who are you calling an idiot? Who are you calling an idiot? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Have you condemned the attack? 1 minute
Niranjan,
later.
please.
1 minute later,
Please.
you will not say clearly, I condemn the attack.
Niranjan, please listen out. Please listen out. The former Home Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Araga Jnanendra, when there was a murder of a guy called Chandru, before even getting to know what exactly happened, he said that he was stabbed so many times.
Arey, you're
50,
going back
50
into
times.
history, boss. I'm asking you about this particular incident, no?
Leaders who want to communalize
Arey.
the issue. Why are you
Talk
not
about
understanding?
this attack. No, talk about
You
this
as a
attack.
media
No.
journalist
Razak,
should
talk about this
question
attack. I questioned him. No, I
You
told
should
him don't
question.
create law and order situation.
Mr. Journalist,
I told him don't create law and order situation. I told him don't create law and order situation. I asked Mohan Vishwa.
What did
The
Home Minister
unity
say
in
even
diversity
before Rameswaram Cafe
is
blast?
the
After
essence of
Rameswaram
this
Cafe
country.
blast, even before
Fragrance
police
of
files
this
the
country.
FIR, your
I
Home
wanted
Minister
to
comes
teach
out and
you.
say it is purely on account
You
of
No, I'll tell you, okay.
What kind of statement he can make?
Okay.
What was the necessity?
Razak and Mohan Vishwa, I have to end the debate. But I'll make one point.
Has he got permission to play loudspeaker?
Razak and Mohan
Has he
Vishwa, I'm
got
ending the debate.
permission to play
I'm ending the
loudspeaker?
debate. I'm ending
Just
the debate with
imagine
just one line.
if it was a Muslim
I'm ending
guy
the debate. Please put their
and
audios down
Hindus
1
would
second.
have attacked,
Put the audios
then-
down for a second. Please put their audios. No, it's not about, please. Not about Muslim guy, Hindu name, Muslim name. Please stop it. That's not my problem. My problem is when there is a bomb blast, when your first response is, I'm checking a business rivalry angle. When there's a cooker blast, you call somebody an innocent boy. And when there is an attack on a youth or a trader for playing the Hanuman Chalisa, your question is always on him and his character. That is my issue and that is what I'm questioning today. And I think Arnab is debating this. Arnab is back with the Hanuman Chalisa debate at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. coming up next. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, man, Ramadan is a special month, so it's a special time, and yeah, it's just you try not to think about the suffering too much and really focus on the journey with God and the path that you're on, and just stay focused on that and stay disciplined. It's a difficult journey, and to be able to play 48 minutes and not do it with having a drink or any food in my stomach is nothing short of a miracle. So there's definitely a universal God out there that's protecting me, and I got to give credit to him.
Yeah, it's a day-by-day thing, but what's for sure is I'm not even close from being at my best. So it's I don't even see I don't see my progression stopping anytime soon. So it's good. It's good for the confidence, and it's there's a lot to correct, a lot to adjust.
He's a multi-talented young man, and he's going to show us things that none of us have ever seen before, here and there, and that was one of them. But he's getting more and more solid, more and more disciplined, getting more and more used to the contact that he gets, the attention that he gets. It's a tough position for him to be in, but he handles it with class and with pretty good smarts.
I want to support all the players that are in the squad. That is big because in the program, you don't have the program here. That today, thank you, boss. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because people say, oh, big squad. But did you see the names? Under 18, under 18, under 18, under 18, under 21, under 21, under 21. And sometimes people, you can confuse, say, no, big squad. Do you know why we use too many and we put here? Because we use this guy. Few minutes in Carabao Cup, in the FA Cup, or in Premier League. Because of the circumstance. It's only... No? Sometimes people want to talk like, want to be nice. Come on. We have, yes, because we are not going to hide nothing. Big squad is long because we had too many.
Mega political face-off over Chalisa Rao. Unprecedented showdown in Bengaluru. No right to protest under Congress government. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
I am very, very happy to announce that Niva Bupa Health Insurance has come on board as Republic TV's studio model. Niva Bupa Health Insurance is the fastest growing company among standalone health insurance players in India. It has also provided health insurance coverage to 1.1 crore people in India and settled over 15 lakh claims, processing one claim every 60 seconds. So we are delighted to be partnering with them.
Supreme Court orders release of poll bond donor list. Petitioners say don't release anonymous donations. Top court orders retrospective release of data. Debating tonight at 10 p.m.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
Mega political face-off over Chalisa Rao. Unprecedented showdown in Bengaluru. No right to protest under Congress government. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
I am very, very happy to announce that Niva Bupa Health Insurance has come on board as Republic TV's studio model. Niva Bupa Health Insurance is the fastest growing company among standalone health insurance players in India. It has also provided health insurance coverage to 1.1 crore people in India and settled over 15 lakh claims, processing one claim every 60 seconds. So we are delighted to be partnering with them.
Mega political face-off over Chalisa Rao. Unprecedented showdown in Bengaluru. No right to protest under Congress government. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9, presented by Amity University, powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka, Century Club Prime and Policy Bazaar.
Good evening and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, there is political tension. There is tension in Karnataka, specifically Bengaluru, over an attack on an innocent citizen for playing the Hanuman Chalisa in his shop. Now, what's wrong with playing the Hanuman Chalisa? What's wrong with a Hindu playing the Hanuman Chalisa within his premises? Is that not his right? Is that a crime today? Naturally, given the political overtones of such an incident, the BJP has picked it up before an election. Other parties say, why has the BJP made it political? Of course, issues that emerge in society will be discussed politically. Why should they not be? Should politics be done in a social vacuum? The issue is not why or whether the BJP has picked this up. The issue is rather why any Indian citizen should be brutally attacked, why a Hindu should be bashed up and beaten in Congress-ruled Karnataka for playing the Hanuman Chalisa in the first place. It's the Congress which has to answer, it's the state government which has to answer. The question specifically is therefore of majority rights. Let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Does the majority have rights? Do those people who believe in minority rights also believe in the rights of the majority? Do the rights to practice and propagate your religion in a way that you want to, which apply to the minority, also apply to the majority? Or just because you are a Hindu, are you to be treated in an unequal manner? In a secular country and a secular state of a secular country, what are the rights of the Hindus in Congress-ruled Karnataka? Is protecting the rights of the majority sentiment not the responsibility of the elected government of Karnataka? Why does it require an agitation by the BJP to get the Congress government to act in such a case in the first place? Which mohabbat ki dukaan allows Hindus to be bashed up and beaten brutally for being Hindu? Why should playing the Hanuman Chalisa be an act of intimidation, aggression, assertiveness? Ladies and gentlemen, these are questions which cannot be avoided anymore. And I believe, and I'm sure you agree with me, that it is time that in this country these questions are asked and these questions are answered. Debate number 1 tonight, viewers. Unprecedented political showdown in Bengaluru as the Hanuman Chalisa row escalates. Debate number 2 this evening as the Supreme Court asks for all details of electoral bonds to be made public. We deliberate on the retrospective aspect of it at 10 p.m. And central agencies tighten the noose in Liquorgate investigation. Is it slowly building towards a big case against Kejriwal? That's debate number 3. And here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on the Debate Tonight. Mega showdown over Hanuman Chalisa in Bengaluru. BJP hits the streets. Siddaramaia's cops used to resort to the use of force.
I do not want to react to you. Why you are asking the question again?
Chief Minister gets angry. The big story is about a Bengaluru trader allegedly assaulted over the Hanuman Chalisa. Several perpetrators on the run, but Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is still mum. Says he doesn't want to talk about it. Supreme Court orders for the retrospective release of electoral bond data, says transparency warrants release. Controversy about it. Big development in the Liquorgate investigation. ED claims Kejriwal was a co-conspirator. CA Rao reaches the top court centre, seeks more time to reply on all pleas challenging the citizenship law. And Raj Thackeray in the national capital amid speculation of an entry into the Super NDA. And ladies and gentlemen, the controversy, the political story of the day, a shopkeeper allegedly thrashed for playing the Hanuman Chalisa during the Azan in Bengaluru. The assault video that went viral has led to a mega political showdown in Bengaluru. Talking point nationally, BJP leaders joining the solidarity protest, questioning the law and order situation under the Congress government. Siddaramaiah, on the other hand, refusing to comment to Republic. Is there an attempt by the Congress government to play down facts? Are political parties trying to take political mileage? And if not, why not? Ladies and gentlemen, let's debate.
Dramatic scenes unfolded in Bengaluru. Hundreds of protesters thronged the streets chanting Jai Shri Ram. Karnataka police imposed Section 144.
This is a sit-in protest. Look at this. The entire road has been blocked off completely. This is a sit-in protest out here, and all of them are asking the people to sit down here and not to vacate until the police come here, the government comes in here, and also given an official explanation as well. We're seeing that the police are holding talks with the community members. The community members as well, asking them to step back. There seems to be a war of words with these community members, the leaders of the community, as well as the police too. They are stating that we will not back off.
This a day after a trader was allegedly assaulted by a group of men for allegedly playing Hanuman Chalisa during Azan. Dragged by his collar, the trader in the viral video was seen pushed to the ground, the assaulters raining punches and kicks on him.
The reason was I was playing Hanuman Chalisa. That was only the reason. In India, I can't play Hanuman Chalisa. If I play Hanuman Chalisa, I'm not safe, I think.
You are saying that you were playing Hanuman Chalisa and that was the only reason that you were attacked?
Yes, sir. That was the only reason.
As Karnataka minister dismissed the religious angle, Tejasvi Surya led the BJP onslaught.
He was sitting in his shop, playing a bhajan on his Bluetooth speaker. Unprovoked, a few people come inside, begin an altercation, start an argument, pull him outside of his shop, and assault him grievously. And the police and the state, instead of supporting the victim and those who want to support him and demand justice, they are detained, places the victim under house arrest. This is an unfortunate reality of Karnataka today.
As BJP hurled appeasement charge at the Congress government, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah refused to comment.
Only after the meeting.
Protesting in Bangalore. BJP is saying that Congress is anti-Hindu.
I am not going to react to you.
Mr. Siddaramaiah, but there is a protest which is gearing up in Bangalore. So what Congress is
Hey, ದಾರಿ ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ವೋ? ದಾರಿ ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. Please. Hey, ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, ದಾರಿ ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. I do not want to react to you ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪುನಃ why you are asking the question again?
From pro-Pakistan slogans to Azan Rao, who is stoking the religious conflict fire in Karnataka? Let's debate.
We have Gaurav Bhatia, national spokesperson of the BJP. Surabhi Hodigere is spokesperson of Karnataka BJP. Advocate Waris Pathan of All India MIM. We have Tanveer Ahmed. And we have Abdul Razak Khan with us. Both of our anti-BJP positions they take. Tanveer has earlier been with the JDS. Ladies and gentlemen, Republic Canada is tracking the story. Tanveer, question is it a crime to play the Hanuman Chalisa under the Congress government in Karnataka? Does the majority community in Karnataka have rights or not? Or is the majority community to be thrashed and beaten for playing the Hanuman Chalisa? How is that a crime? And after that, we are told, we are informed.
Absolutely,
we are informed that BJP
Everybody says
that the victim has been put under house arrest. The victim has been put their claim under house arrest.
Wrote Hanuman Chalisa. He wrote in the beginning, Buddhihin tanu janike saro pavan kumar, bal buddhi vidya deho mohe, harahu kalesh bikhar, jai Hanuman gyan gun sagar, jai kapishupi ho loko jagar. Because he knew that people without wisdom, without knowledge are definitely going to really play some dirty tricks. So that's the reason he really went to Lord Ram to seek that please give me wisdom, please give me knowledge. I think Tejasvi Surya definitely needs wisdom and knowledge. Every time when you go on election, you go on your previous contribution and future programs. This is definitely not a political issue. It is a law and order issue. Definitely people who are really behind this crime should be put behind bars and absolutely a severe action should be definitely taken. But making this as an Hindu-Muslim issue, making this as a religious issue, making this as an issue which is absolutely a non-issue and going to a place which is Nagaratpet, the epicenter of Bangalore business and provoking people, this is absolutely undone. Shobha Karandlaje, absolutely, she is known for all this drama and activities like this, and Bangaloreans are saying, go back Shobha. And today, just because she doesn't have any ground here in Karnataka, bringing and making this non-issue as an issue is totally uncalled for. Police here in Karnataka, I would like to say that they are the best. Whether it was the commissioner during BJP regime or whether it is Mr. Dayanand Reddy at Congress regime, they don't really go and listen to the political masters, because Alok Mohan, the DGP of Karnataka, absolutely.
Tanveer, 1 minute. I'm coming in right now. Tanveer, I'm coming in right now. First of all, as Gaurav responds to you, you must apologize right here, right now, for saying this is a non-issue. You heard that? You heard that, Gaurav, what he said?
How is this
a non-issue? That a Hindu is being beaten up in Bengaluru for playing the Hanuman Chalisa is a non-issue.
Did Congress supporting any Muslim? Absolutely no. Yes, it is a non-issue. Here, law and order is there. The law and order has taken their issue.
Unemployment is an issue. I say it's very much an issue.
We need to really speak about it.
Yeah, never anything to Hindu rights come in.
Totally
anything to do with Hindu rights comes in. 1 minute. Tanveer, thank you. Gaurav is responding. You see, viewers, what happens? Anything to
We
do with
play
Hindu rights comes in
highest
Hindus
GST
being-
here in
Hindus
Karnataka,
being
and
targeted, lack
Karnataka
of
is taken
majority
it
rights
not
comes in.
taken
These
it.
people start saying
That is an issue.
these
Mr.
people
Modi
start
needs-
saying
that is
these people start saying these people start saying nothing. 1 minute. Now don't get rhetorical on me as Gaurav comes in. I want to tell them the usual answer, Gaurav. 1 minute. Give me 10 seconds to complete what I'm saying. The usual answer, Gaurav. 1 minute. Just 10 seconds, Gaurav. Is whenever you talk about Hindu rights to any of these people, to Tanveer, to anyone, they say, Hindu rights, non-issue. Hindus being beaten up, non-issue. Unemployment is the issue. Manufacturing growth is the issue. Hindu rights, non-issue. Hindus not being allowed to even carry out a Durga Puja procession because of Muharram, non-issue. Hindu women being targeted in Sandesh Kali by Sheikh Shah Jahan, non-issue. This is your approach. And if tomorrow a terrorist tries to carry out a terrorist attack, you'll say, oh, poor little fellow was a little misguided. Anyway, nobody died. Why are you bothering about it? And by the way, as Gaurav comes into the debate, ladies and gentlemen, remember the two words I used tonight. The first word, if you agree with me, tell me, majority rights. We hear in this country always about minority rights. It is time we also talk about majority rights. Second is, Tanveer wrongly says it's a Hindu versus Muslim issue. It's not. It's a Hindu rights issue, for God's sake. It's not Hindu versus Muslim. You want to make it Hindu versus Muslim. It's about a Hindu rights issue.
You have to
It's about a
understand what
majority rights
exactly
issue. Gaurav is
happened.
responding on the debate, ladies and gentlemen. Gaurav is on the debate. Gaurav, I invited Gaurav after Gaurav. Razak after Gaurav.
Okay.
After Gaurav. Gaurav, debate is on.
Yes.
When will our turn
So Arnab, let me explain to my friend Tanveer what the issue is all about and how it is an issue which pertains to the dignity of the Hindus. And I say it very categorically. One, the Karnataka police was duty bound to arrest the criminals, the perpetrators of crime. Arnab, instead, they put the victim under house arrest. And do you know why they did that? Because for them, pandering to the Muslim community is very important. They treat the Muslim community as a vote bank. So when they see a criminal is a Muslim, for them the priority is to not punish the criminal, but punish the victim. And that's evident from what has happened so far. Tanveer, just imagine, say if there is a shop, and a shopkeeper who happens to be a Muslim was offering namaz within his shop. And a few people who are Hindus enter the shop and beat that man brutally. Would you still say that the Muslim has not been attacked because of his religion? No. Then Arnab, all this Tukde gang, the Chhati Pito gang, the Candlelight Vigil gang, they all come out to say minorities are under threat and democracy in India is dead. But today, the government is following the path of
Razak, let him
appeasement.
finish.
Because
Razak, let him finish. Razak, don't be impatient. Let him finish.
Arnab, please ask him to be quiet. You know, we want meaningful debates. People with verbal diarrhea, they don't add to the quality of the debate. Please, in your turn, Mr. Razak, have the patience. So Arnab, when Karnataka elections were going on, there was a manifesto released by the Congress party and it said that we will ban the Bajrang Dal just like the PFI. PFI was already banned by that time, but they tried to create an artificial equivalence. And that is what we are seeing right now also. They want to give out a message to the Muslims especially, that no matter what you do, even if you break law, the government is with you. You just need to continue voting for us. Tanveer raised a very valid point. He asked us, why did the BJP jump in? I will tell you why. It is the first duty of a political party, especially a party like the Bharatiya Janata Party, to stand for the rights of the citizens. Here a fundamental right has been violated. Fundamental right of a Hindu who is a citizen of the country, that he can profess his religion and he has freedom of speech to express himself in whichever form he wants. Second, the law and order machinery has completely collapsed. Who would point out? It would be a political party, a party which is in the opposition, which is the Bharatiya Janata Party. Third, when you indulge in appeasement being in power, you also violate the right to equality enshrined in the constitution guaranteed by Article 14. And therefore, Tejasvi Surya and Shobhaji did what every leader should do, stand for a person's right who has been targeted by a community. And today I expect all the people sitting here, forget your religion, say in one voice that yes, the Hindu citizen deserves justice even if he has been attacked by a Muslim perpetrator of crime, but you would not have the guts to do that because today you will talk about law and order, but you will not talk about Hindus being targeted. Thank you.
Gaurav Saab, I stand by you. Yes, certainly. Certainly. Tomorrow at my office, as a mark of protest, at both my offices at MG Road as well as in Kumbulgud, I will play Hanuman Chalisa full day. Send your cameraman. As a mark of protest, I will play. I am telling you on a national television, I will play.
Well, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I protest against your statement. Tanveer, 1 minute. No. Gaurav, he can't say that. Gaurav, he can't say that. Gaurav, he can't say that. He can't say that. He can't say that. Nobody can take leverage with the Hindu religion and Hindu faith in any way. I can't say tomorrow that I will carry out some Muslim religious act as a mark of protest. How dare you say? How dare you say that you will use the Hanuman Chalisa as a mark of protest?
Karnataka is not Uttar Pradesh.
You want to play Hanuman Chalisa as a mark of protest. Watch your words. Watch your words. Don't use the Hanuman Chalisa as your political instrument whichever way you want to and assume that Hindus will not respond to it.
We say Sarva Janangana Shanti
Hanuman Chalisa is a part of protest.
Karnataka is not Uttar Pradesh. Karnataka always votes on the basis of
you say Hindus are being targeted in Karnataka because there is a government that believes in appeasement, not in the constitution of India.
No.
That is what we want to hear from you, Tanveer.
Arnab, may I come in?
It's very sad what's going on here. Viewers, they say Waris Pathan is... Yes, no, so let Waris come
next. We have law and order
Waris and then you can come in. I'm opening up. Waris, Tanveer, give it a break for a minute. Tanveer, just 1 minute. Tanveer, just 1 minute. I'm getting Waris in. I'm coming to you right after that. Surabhi, you can respond to both issues together then, right? Waris. The point, what is the fight about? I want to run the pictures. Why was this man beaten up in Bengaluru? Because they say when Azan was going on, he was playing Hanuman Chalisa. First of all, he was playing Hanuman Chalisa inside his shop. He has a right to.
No.
Somebody says when Azan is going on, why are you playing Hanuman Chalisa? And then they beat him. Which means the argument being made is during Azan, Hanuman Chalisa cannot be played.
And to Tanveer,
One minute, Waris, you'll get the time, but let me complete my point and then I'll ask you. Let me complete my point and I'll ask you. No, I'm going to Waris versus Surabhi now, please. Just 1 minute. The point being that during Azan, you should not play Hanuman Chalisa. I would ask you, why should one religion be suspended for another? Are these constitutional rights? Why can't an Azan and Hanuman Chalisa be played at the same time? What is the need to bring a superiority factor? That you can play when Azan is on, you don't play Hanuman Chalisa. Where is the rule? Is it secular to ask for Hanuman Chalisa not to be played during Azan? Why? Why should anyone agree with that? Show me the rule which says during Azan you can't play Hanuman Chalisa.
Allow me.
And if you do, you'll be beaten up if the Congress is in power.
I would like to make here. Yeah. The first thing is, your commentary will never get over. Allow me to make my point. There are 2-3 quick points which I would like to make. The first thing is we condemn all kind of violence. Nobody has a right to take law into their own hands. The person who was sitting in the mobile shop, he was attacked by 5 boys, and amongst them 2 were non-Muslims. So the police have arrested them. The law will take its own course. So everybody must condemn that. Now similar incident took place 2 days prior in Gujarat, where the BJP government is there. In Gujarat University, Arnab, international Muslim students were offering their night prayers not on the road but in a hostel place. The Vishwa Hindu Parishad and the Bajrang Dal goons, they entered there. They thrashed them. They shouted saying JSR slogans were made. Their rooms were vandalized. The laptops were destroyed. They came out. The police did not touch them. They went away. Then when the UN happened, the police have arrested those 5 people. And today everybody has reported that they were not the students. They come from outside and they were the members of Vishwa Hindu Parishad and the Bajrang Dal. So why no condemnation from them? You should also condemn. Nobody has a right to interfere into anybody's. They were praying namaz. They were offering it in a peaceful place. Similar, whether by Karnataka or whether Gujarat. Let the law take its own place. But here what happens is that the BJP's minister, he goes there. He's an now MP. He was not even going to get the ticket, but unfortunately he's been given the ticket. He goes there. He creates an atmosphere of communal disharmony among the people. Not only that, the BJP's lady, Shobhaji, she goes there. She says that people come from Tamil Nadu after learning how to make bombs and they do bomb blast and everything in Karnataka. From where is the evidence? Why to label Tamilians as such? And without any evidence, sitting BJP's minister leveling such kind of allegations, this is not condemnable. You must also condemn that. You must condemn what Tejasvi Surya did yesterday. You must also condemn the incident of Gujarat, wherein the Vishwa Hindu Parishad Bajrang Dal entered and they vandalized the thing. But here the BJP spokesperson will always say that we must condemn because they were Hindu. No, condemn because they were Indian citizens. Condemn because they follow the constitution. And what phase are we going to the international community, sir? International Muslim students who come here to study, they were manhandled in the night in the same JSR. No, Arnab, India's image is being trashed. India's image is being tarnished. By whom? By the so-called Vishwa Hindu Parishad of Bajrang Dal goons. They are there. See, I have condemned in Bangalore whatsoever happened. Should not have happened. But there are 2 Hindus. 3 of them are Muslims. So what was the exact issue? Kindly let the police investigate for what was the fight. In fact, even the shopkeeper, he comes out and manhandles them. He also
what difference does it make?
We have seen that.
May I please come in, Arnab?
This is the argument being put by Dinesh Gundu Rao. One minute. Waris, I heard you there. I heard you. Surabhi is responding to you right now. I'm not intervening. It's a direct versus Surabhi's turn to respond to Waris. Thank you. Surabhi. Surabhi can start. Waris, take a break. Take a break.
I will tell you a little bit about what has happened in Karnataka, Varis Saab, and I'll address your question on Gujarat as well, and then come to Tanveer Bhai. In Karnataka, this entire incident has gone out of control for one reason and one reason only. It is because the Congress government here does not take the safety of its citizens, especially Hindu citizens, seriously. We have seen this across different incidents that have happened in Karnataka since the Congress government came to power. In Haveri, in Belgavi, in Mandya, in Keregodu, where the Bhagavad Dwaj was brought down. There has been a repeated set of incidents where anti-Hindu behavior of the Congress party has been seen.
So
now, you speak of the FIR that has 3 Muslims and 3 Hindu accused. The person who was in the shop, Mr. Mukesh, his father is very clearly told on Republic Kannada. Can I please speak? I did not interrupt when you were speaking. The father of the person who was attacked, Mukesh's father, Gopal Singh Ji, has spoken on Republic Kannada. I will send you the link. You can watch it. That neither does Mukesh know how to write Kannada FIR, and that he did not know all of the perpetrators. He only knew the names of 2.
Whether the Karnataka government or the Gujarat government. Everybody has to follow the law. Constitution is supreme. Nobody has the right to take law into their own hands. First, you condemn the incident of Gujarat. When I am listening to you, you are giving a commentary from what happened. You are not a police officer.
It took more than 3 to 4 hours just to
you are not a police officer to show the exact fact. You were not present on the spot, or were you present on the spot when the incident took place? People who were present at Gujarat, they have seen with their own naked eyes what happened there. Kindly speak about that as well. International Muslim students offering prayers in a side place, in a corner, not all on the road. So where is the hatred? Where does this hatred come from? Yes,
that is not what the Congress party does. That is not their modus operandi. I'm speaking, please let me speak. No, you had your turn to speak. Why are you so threatened for me to speak? Why are you so threatened? Just listen to me for 2 minutes. In Gujarat, the difference was that there was swift action taken. In Karnataka, the CM here, Sidramaiya, Arnab, you saw it on your screen.
Same action is taken in Karnataka, madam. Similarly, they have been arrested. In Gujarat, what happened there? They are shaming the name of the country all over the world.
Comment on this. We are not politicizing the issue here in BJP Karnataka. BJP Karnataka firmly stands as a responsible opposition party that is trying to make sure that no miscreant can get away scot-free. I want to reply to Tanveer Ahmed. Tanveer Bhai, you said that Karnataka is not Uttar Pradesh. Absolutely not. Karnataka is under a Congress rule. In Congress rule, you do not get justice. In Congress rule, people who were in Haveri, a Muslim woman who was treated badly, said on record that the police failed to file an FIR because of the community-related influence. It is not Uttar Pradesh, unfortunately, because law and order here is going down. You saw with the Rameshwaram bomb blast case. You saw with the fact that there have been multiple such incidents. You saw in Mandya and Keregudu. You saw the fact that the Chief Minister does not even want to comment. In UP, the perpetrator, irrespective of their community, would have been arrested and would have been taken to account. Why, sir? Tell me, I ask you a question. And you are not the person to be answering this. The person that must be answering this is the Congress party here in Karnataka. Why do you treat Hindus in Karnataka with a different sort of scale? Why? The Chief Minister could have done a little bit. He could have made a comment today and said, I am sorry. I sat on TV on Republic Kannada yesterday with Gopal Singh ji, who is the father of Mukesh.
Madam,
He
even
said
I
very
come from the
clearly,
same
my
place.
son was given
We have
death
lived
threats.
peacefully in this
And this is a
country,
very busy
in
area.
this
This is an
place.
area that
We
has
have never had
businessmen from across
objections.
different
We have never
parts of the
had
country.
problems.
It has a
Do
lot
you
of
know where
people
this
from
is?
particular communities.
Surabhi, do you know where
Razak,
this
if
is?
you are showing me a
This
picture,
is
I
in
can't
Agrara.
see you. Think about
This
it for
is
a
in
second.
Agrara,
There is
Hanuman temple
a
right
lot
next
of
to the
tension
masjid.
happening on ground.
We
The
have not
BJP
had
is
problems for the
standing
past
firmly
50 years.
behind Mukesh and hope that his
Madam, please listen
perpetrators
out.
get the
Madam,
treatment that they
please listen
expect.
out.
Please, Arnab, you can see the
Surabhi,
faces
stop
of the
your
perpetrators
commentary,
on
please
CCTV.
listen.
You can literally identify
Let
them
us
from
go
right
by
here.
the initial
What is
the evidence is there. I want to bring in Gaurav Bhatia and Syed Aslam for a minute, please. Can I get Gaurav Bhatia and Syed Aslam for a bit, please? Because I'm moving to my next line of questioning. Tanveer, 1 minute, Tanveer. Just 1 minute, Tanveer. Syed Aslam and Gaurav Bhatia. This is what the Congress very senior minister Dinesh Gundu Rao has said. Okay, 20 seconds. Go on. 20 seconds on the right. Go on.
And firstly, there was no azan happening because this incident happened at 6:26. And absolutely in Karnataka, in Bangalore, there is no azan at 6:26. Saying that azan is happening, hence Hanuman Chalisa is absolutely totally uncalled for. Because here in Karnataka, nowhere in Karnataka, 6:26 any azan happens. So I rest my case.
Okay, now the point being,
the point being out here.
Listen to me now.
You want to respond to that? You want to respond to the specific point? Okay, Gaurav.
You know, yes. Very specific. Tanveer bhai, for the sake of argument, I believe you like always, and you say no azan was going on, no problem. Yeah, but Tanveer, I will tell you what the victim Mukesh has said. He has made it very clear that he was in a habit of playing Hanuman Chalisa inside his shop. These miscreants came in, they thrashed him, and they very categorically said what? And I am quoting now. He said they had an argument with him and demanded that he switch off and stop playing the Hanuman Chalisa. Now tell me, Tanveer, even if the azan wasn't going on according to you, why should any person demand another person that in his private property he can't play the Hanuman Chalisa? That is because the government will not act against the criminals who belong to the Muslim religion. That is the appeasement politics. My second point, it's been 30 hours. 30 hours, Varis Pathan was talking about Gujarat. 5 criminals were arrested forthwith. Here, they have not arrested all the criminals. Now I ask you, why are they trying to shield the criminals, especially the ones who profess Islam? That is the point, that when the government starts seeing religion of a criminal, then law is in danger. The liberty of a citizen is the first casualty. And that is why the Bharatiya Janata Party has come all out to protect the rights of the citizen. Third, मोहब्बत की दुकान वाले अर्नब कहाँ हैं आज? एक राहुल बाबा थे, वो कहते थे मैं मोहब्बत की दुकान लगाने आया हूँ. आज वो दिखाई दिए. Yes, I made my 3 points.
I'm glad that you are coming for the rights of the citizens of Bangalore, but you should come in for the rights of the citizens, all the Bangaloreans. I am a proud Bangalorean. If anyone is trying to vitiate the atmosphere of Bangalore, the law should take its own course. Well, I just want to tell Arnab, I just want to tell Gaurav, Prime Minister Modi ji talks about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas or Sabka Vishwas. in every platform, he swears by inclusivity. But what's happening down the line? Every leader, they're trying to vitiate the atmosphere. They're trying to stoke up the polarization, majoritarian polarization issue. This is an altercation happened between the
atmosphere,
and the
asking for.
passers-by.
I'm asking you,
This
Shobha
has
ji
to be
was
managed by
vitiating
the
the
law and
atmosphere.
order. The Bangalore police.
So your argument is, can I now reply to you? Please, let's have a meaningful debate. You made your point, let me reply to you. Let me reply to you.
They're trying to create polarization.
Gaurav, just wait a minute. You'll come to him after that. You'll come to him after that. Syed Aslam. Syed Aslam, 1 minute. Aslam ji, 1 minute. Aslam ji, question to you. Aslam ji, question to you. Aslam ji, question to you. Gaurav, just wait a minute. I think your arguments are very weak today. The basic argument that you have made, there are two arguments that have been made. One, that it is wrong to say that Azan was playing and these people beat up the person because he was playing Hanuman Chalisa during a time of Azan. Now let us for a moment assume that you are correct and Azan was not playing. Does that take away the fact that he was beaten for playing the Hanuman Chalisa? My question is, why can't a person play the Hanuman Chalisa? Explain that thing to me. Don't look down now, Tanveer. Explain what is Pathan, what is wrong. What is it about Hanuman Chalisa that Navneet Rana was arrested by Uddhav Thackeray? Then he put in jail for playing the Hanuman Chalisa? What is it about playing the Hanuman Chalisa that gets you? What is it about the Hanuman Chalisa that provokes you?
Why? Right to religion is guaranteed to us under the articles. Right to practice the fundamental right guaranteed to us by the Constitution. Let them play Hanuman Chalisa, let the pure play namaz.
So why does that right not extend to Hindus?
Even in the hostel, outsiders come there and hit them.
Second point.
The officer kick us, the police officer kick the person praying namaz on the road. Who has given them the right to kick them?
Are you seeing the difference in how the state government has reacted? As Gaurav Bhatia has said, 5 people have already been arrested. How about here? They refused to take an account.
Why should a person not be allowed to offer namaz? Answer to my question. Why a person should not be allowed to offer namaz? The right
to check whether an account can be registered. This is what happened.
By the Constitution given to us by Baba Sahib Ambedkar. You cannot take away their right. So who provides that?
One minute. Now Gaurav wants to respond. Gaurav on the left. 1 minute. Surabhi, 1 minute. Gaurav. 1 minute. Surabhi, my second point tonight. I am only taking 2 on the screen right now. I'm taking 2 on the screen on this hot debate, and my choice here is to go Razak versus Gaurav Bhatia. 1 minute. Mr. Razak, first of all, everyone. The Karnataka government says what? Razak and Gaurav now, squaring off on a versus. Karnataka government says it is wrong to say injustice is being done. When he was beaten up, there were Hindus and Muslims. Now we are told there are 2 Muslims and 1 Hindu who have beaten up this man for playing the Hanuman Chalisa. In a way, the Congress government is trying to say that if a person is beaten up for Hanuman Chalisa, it is going to do a religious census. That out of the 4 people were 3 Muslim, 1 Hindu, and if there's 1 Hindu among 4 attackers and 3 Muslims, it will say it was a secular attack on him. Are you out of your mind? The fact is he was beaten for playing the Hanuman Chalisa. Even if a group of Hindus, I repeat, even if all of them were Hindus, 1 minute, even if all of the people who attacked him were Hindus, it doesn't make a difference at all. Mr. Razak, you are playing Hindu versus Muslim here. You are playing Hindu versus Muslim here.
He was objected for sound. He was objected for loud sound, not for any Hanuman Chalisa.
Sound? What sound?
He was objected for loud sound.
Loud sound what?
There was no question of Hanuman Chalisa.
What loud sound?
BJP jumped in.
What loud sound? What loud sound, bhai? Hanuman Chalisa bolne mein sharm aati hai kya?
Objected because of the loud noise.
What do you mean by loud sound?
Arey nahi, Hanuman Chalisa
what loud noise? You call Hanuman Chalisa noise?
He said it was a song. He never said Hanuman Chalisa. It is there in the FIR. Later he changed.
You are lying. He has said he was playing Hanuman Chalisa. You are lying, and you are further insulting it. You are further insulting it by saying it was a loud sound. I would not talk. I would not talk about any of your religious practices like that. I would not use that language. Gaurav is responding 50-50, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to look for an escape route now that you're badly stuck. Gaurav. Okay, Gaurav.
I will expose Razak, why he is lying and why he is so jittery tonight. Mukesh, the victim, said this, Arnab. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m. I was playing a devotional song. 3 to 4 people came and threatened me that they will beat me up if I play loudly with the speaker. They said it's our azan time now and that such bhajan should not be played at this time. This is the version of the FIR. But look at the hypocrisy of these people. Did I speak in between? Razak, when you were speaking, did I speak in between? Why are you so mannerless? Why are you so mannerless?
Sir, it's a lie.
Arnab, please ask him to be quiet. You know, these people are paid by the number of words that they speak, not by the quality of the content that they speak.
Razak, he heard you. Mr. Razak, he heard you,
so
it is... Mr. Razak, let him finish. Let him finish. The victim has himself given his version. Mr. Razak, 1 minute. Let him finish, please. Yeah, we are all calming down right now for 1 minute, please. Razak, just hear him, please. It's a sharp part of the debate. It's almost 9:45.
Now, Arnab, the sad part is that all these people
an interesting last 7 minutes.
come and even before the investigation has taken place, which is the duty of the Karnataka police, they come out and they come out with other versions and they try to discredit the victim. How shameful. How shameful, Arnab, you tell me. These people are citizens of our country. They cannot even stand with a person who has been victimized by these criminals and goons. And they come out and they try to discredit him. Second, to AIMIM. You must have heard, Gustake Rasool ki ek hi saza. Sar tan se juda, sar tan se juda. Arnab, मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ, जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर. रामदूत अतुलित बलधामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुतनामा. Now tell me, क्या मैंने कोई गुस्ताखी की है? क्या मेरा गला काट दिया जाएगा? AIMIM preaching us about rights of citizens. 10 मिनट के लिए पुलिस हटा दो. हम तुम्हें मिस्टर वारिस पठान himself said हम 15 करोड़ हैं, 100 करोड़ पे भारी है. अरे तुम भारी नहीं हो, तुम इतने हल्के हो. अगर हम लोगों ने फूंक दिया तो उड़ जाओगे. गणपति बप्पा मौर्य निकला था तुम्हारे मुंह से, पूरे 1 साल तक गायब हो गए थे चूहे की तरह. यहाँ पे आके सेक्युलरिज्म का ज्ञान देते हो. शर्म नहीं आती तुम लोगों को? धिक्कार है तुम पे. एक सिटीजन को मारा और तुम लोग यहाँ आके उन क्रिमिनल्स के साथ खड़े होते हो.
तो कंडेम गुजरात इंसिडेंट एज वेल.
इनसे ज्यादा बेशरम कोई नहीं है.
Gaurav,
मुस्लिम नाम है.
Gaurav and Waris. Gaurav and Waris. Gaurav and Waris. Gaurav and Waris. Waris and Gaurav. Waris and Gaurav. We keep the debate civilized. Not right to say hum thuk denge and all that. I don't think that is the language which is expected. Gaurav, you should desist from using that kind of language. It's not necessary. Now, that language is not necessary. There are ways to put your point across.
Which language, Arnab?
Yes.
Which language?
He is mannerless. He is using such kind
to
of...
say hum thuk denge and all that is not
I
required.
don't know whether a lawyer or a...
What language was wrong? Tell me.
What is that? Hum thuk denge.
To say to Waris that if I spit you will be thrown out and all that, that is not appropriate.
By a BJP spokesperson.
Yeah. So for you to say, Gaurav, for you to say that if I just spit, then you'll be blown away and all is not correct.
That is fine.
That's kind of what
it's not correct. Yeah, that's not correct by any measure. It's not correct.
10 करोड़ है, 15 करोड़ है, 100 करोड़ पे भारी है. ये वारिस पठान जो यहाँ बैठे हैं,
are you competing with that?
100 करोड़ पे भारी है. वो ठीक है.
एक धक्का और दो. बॉयकॉट. तलवार उठाओ मुसलमानों को नरसंहार कर दो. Who said that? Your BJP people. Gaurav Bhatia, your BJP people. Not even that. Today also Shobhaji goes there and incites the crowd. I would like the government to register case for incitement against Tejasvi Surya and that Shobhaji. Why they are trying? Why they are inciting? Don't they follow
Gaurav, calm down, please.
Don't they follow the constitution? What happened in Gujarat? You are not
Arey, law and
condemning
order is a
that. You
state
play
subject. What kind of
Chalisa, let them
lawyer
play the
are
namaz.
you?
Everybody
Who will
has a
take
right
action
in the
against
country to
them?
follow the religion
Karnataka में
of
तो
their own
government
soil.
कांग्रेस की है.
As per the constitution, I have a fundamental right.
इनको ये भी नहीं
pray
पता
my
है.
namaz.
Law
You
and
have a
order
right
is a
to
state
say your
subject.
Hanuman
Read the
Chalisa
constitution.
without disturbing
Schedule
anybody.
7, list 2, entry
Then
1.
let me ask
Law and
I have
order.
read that. I have read it.
You
I
don't
will
know
teach you what is
anything.
law and
I
order.
don't think
Then what
you
steps
have
has the
any
Gujarat
briefs
government
as a
done?
lawyer.
What step has the Gujarat government done?
So law
What
and
has the
order, if you
Gujarat-
want that
before
action
the
should be
police
taken
officers
against a
standing dead, they were
person,
ransacking
the
the hostel
Karnataka
room
police has
of
to take action.
international Muslim
And they are
students.
shielding
And this
all
is
the
This
criminals
is a message
because some of them happen to be
large
Muslims.
that in India the Muslim students are not safe.
A criminal is a
What
criminal.
message are
You
we
don't
giving
see the religion
international
of a
community,
criminal,
Arnab,
please.
that Muslim
That is the
students who
fundamental
come here to
principle in
study
our law.
are not safe because they are practicing their religion. How can you stop anybody from practicing their own religion?
I've already answered you on Gujarat.
I condemn all kinds of
Mr.
violence.
Tape Recorder,
I condemn all kinds of
आपका
it.
tape फंस गया है.
What is
Gujarat
Gujarat?
में 5 arrests have been made. We have already
What
answered
about
that.
Gujarat?
You do not
Why
have
don't
any
you-
other
They
point
were
to
Vishwa
make.
Hindu Parishad Bajrang Dal goons. Today everybody is reported. They were outsiders. Outsiders
So
coming
5
and
have been
hitting
arrested.
international
Don't you
Muslim
understand?
students. What
Arnab,
message
I
are we
think he
giving to
can't
the current
comprehend
world
what
at
I'm telling him.
Okay, point
message?
of concern right now. Point of concern. Point of concern. Gaurav, 1 minute. I'm moving away from both of you for a minute. You've had a long 1 versus 1. I'm bringing back Surabhi and the 3 other panelists on the screen. 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Waris
You
Patel.
apologize first.
1 minute. There's no need to be hyper-aggressive here on the program, either of you.
15 करोड़ है, 100 करोड़ पे भारी है. पहले apologize
Will you all
करो.
calm down, both
उसके
of
बाद
you,
आओ
please?
debate
This is-
करने. 10 मिनट के लिए पुलिस हटा
Arey, you
देंगे.
forget about
पुलिस
that.
हटा
What
देंगे.
about Shobhaji saying Tamilians come
चलो,
there
ऐसा
to bomb
बात
blast?
कीजिए.
What about Tejasvi Surya inciting the people? Apologize for that. They are trying to incite.
There is no need to repeat that endlessly. Now, come on now.
Muslim versus what? Violence or what?
your government
You are
take
trying
action?
to spread hatred, which you are not condemning it, Gaurav Bhatia. This is bad for the democracy, this is
Bhatia,
bad for
please
secularism
answer. Why did
and
you
the
not take
constitution of our
action?
great nation. And
Why
you being
did
a
you take
spokesperson of the
action?
BJP
Razak,
government,
calm down,
must
Razak.
take stand steps.
You should have
And
not
You don't have
apologize.
to give us lectures on democracy. I have 3
Hey,
points to make.
Razak!
About
It
what?
means
Why? Who are you?
that
Who are you?
land of
Who
Hanuman
are you to
BJP
give us
doing?
knowledge of democracy?
Why could not have
Who are you
taken
to tell me
action?
anything?
was born. We are not able to play the Hanuman
Whether
Chalisa because
Karnataka or
of
whether
support
Gujarat, they are
for
part of
this.
India.
Second,
Karnataka and Gujarat both are part of the same country. That they follow the same constitution.
Don't lie.
You cannot have separate law for Karnataka. You cannot have separate law for Gujarat.
Surabhi! Surabhi!
Whenever in the country such kind of things happen, we condemn.
Today
We
that
also
has come
condemn
true. Somebody has actually put the state government has been this incapable that they have actually charged the victim. Like what kind of justice is this? And the third thing I want to tell you is the deteriorating law and order conditions here in Karnataka, sir. There were people in Aarti Nagar and Hebada roaming around with a sword in their hand. In the land of Hanuman, this is not what we want to see. We expect the Congress government here in Karnataka first and foremost the
So
Home
what is
Minister
happening in the
Gujarat.
Silicon
He
Valley
has
of
been
India?
totally incapable.
Should I not ask this question? Can I intervene in the last minute, please, ladies and gentlemen? Surabhi, a moment. Aslam, Tanveer and Razak. What all is happening in the Silicon Valley of India? In the last 1 month, the events and incidents unfolding in Bengaluru are concerning. Security being compromised, societal crisis. The Congress government should wake up. A shop owner beaten for
What is
playing Hanuman
happening in
Chalisa.
Bapuka, Gujarat?
Pakistan Zindabad slogans in the Vidhan Sabha. Pakistan Zindabad slogans inside the Vidhan Sabha. The blast outside First March on the Rameshwaram Cafe. Even today, explosives found near a school. I mean, if you want to be blind, you tell me whether you're blind or you're pretending to be blind, Tanveer and Aslam.
Arnab, I mean, let me tell you, I am a
And if
proud
anyone
Bangalorean.
protests, you say, why is the BJP making it an issue?
Arnab, I am a proud Bangalorean. Bangalore is known for peace and tranquility. Bangalore is known for peace and tranquility. Anyone who is trying to visualize that Bangalore will be punished.
Especially Shubha
This is absolutely
with the protest which is happening here in Karnataka, go back Shobha.
democracy in our state and in our city. It is very painful that we listen of these things, Arnab. The fact that something that we
So we are very proud about, we are very proud also, Tanveer and Aslam ji, we are also very proud at the Republic Media Network that we run one of the most popular news channels in Karnataka, Republic Canada. That does not mean we will not ask questions. Be concerned about what's happening.
I just want to
Don't
tell
be
one
biased,
point
sir.
very, very clearly. If the BJP is speaking
We love
about
Bengaluru. We don't want these kind of things to happen in Bengaluru.
Bringing in the report card. Let them bring in the
The
report card and talk about
BJP
the
in
development which have
Karnataka
done
is
for the last 10
speaking
years.
up strongly
Let them talk about the
against the
development which have done
deteriorating
for
law
the
and
last
order
10 years.
condition in the state.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It is our responsibility.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am concluding. Gaurav is on. Make your last point. All on the debate. Gaurav,
we will not watch while you burn Bengaluru.
It's a point of concern. Gaurav,
wherever there is a Congress government or a government by the opposition parties, like in Maharashtra, Navneet Rana was slapped with a charge because she was reciting Hanuman Chalisa. In Karnataka, the boy is beaten up because he is playing Hanuman Chalisa. This is a dangerous trend, worrisome trend. The Hindus will not take it lying down. We will follow the path that is told by the law of the country. We will register complaints and we will fight for our rights. Because rights are for every citizen, irrespective of the
innocent mufti from Muslim. And BJP leaders are giving.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm closing the debate tonight. It's a matter of concern. I request the Karnataka government not to have a blasé, I couldn't care less attitude about this, because the people of Karnataka, from the sense that I'm getting the feedback from Republic Canada, the people of Karnataka, the people of Bengaluru feel very strongly about what has happened in this Hanuman Chalisa attack. On the other side, ladies and gentlemen, the corporate lobbies stand up and they say that the Supreme Court itself is violative when it gets into the issue of retrospective application in terms of disclosure of electoral bonds. RCI, Asocham and FICCI complaining too much. Which way do you believe? In a few minutes.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
I want to support all the players that are in the squad. That is big because in the program, you don't have the program here. That today, thank you, boss. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because people say, oh, big squad. But did you see the names? Under 18, under 18, under 18, under 18, under 21, under 21, under 21. And sometimes people, you can confuse, you no, big squad. Do you know why we use too many and we put here? Because we use this guy. Few minutes in Carabao Cup, in the FA Cup, or in Premier League. Because of the circumstance. It's only, no? Sometimes people want to talk like, want to be nice. Come on. We have, yes, because we are not going to hide nothing. Big squad is long because we had too many injured players on the first team, and we should use all the kit that are helping us.
सभी 40 सीटों पर पूरा एनडीए की सभी पार्टियां अपनी पूरी ताकत से 40 के 40 सीटों पर ताकत लगाएगी। भारतीय जनता पार्टी 17 सीटें एनडीए के साथ लड़ेगी। जनता दल यूनाइटेड 16 सीटों पर एनडीए के साथ लड़ेगी। लोक जनशक्ति पार्टी 5 सीटों पर, हिंदुस्तानी अवाम मोर्चा 1 सीट पर और राष्ट्रीय लोक मोर्चा 1 सीट पर
are contemplating action against the victim himself. And the government speaks of building brand Bengaluru. I want to ask the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister. You speak of building a cosmopolitan city, you speak of building brand Bengaluru. How can you do so with this kind of a law and order situation?
Supreme Court orders release of poll bond donor list. Petitioners say don't release anonymous donations. Top court orders retrospective release of data. Debating tonight at 10 p.m.
I am very, very happy to announce that Niva Bupa Health Insurance has come on board as Republic TV's studio model. Niva Bupa Health Insurance is the fastest growing company among standalone health insurance players in India. It has also provided health insurance coverage to 1.1 crore people in India and settled over 15 lakh claims, processing one claim every 60 seconds. So we are delighted to be partnering with them.
After K Kavitha arrest, big claim by the ED. Big arrest soon in liquor policy case, claims ED. Kejriwal, a co-conspirator in Liquorgate, debating tonight at 10:30 p.m. Supreme Court orders release of poll bond donor list. Petitioners say don't release anonymous donations. Top court orders retrospective release of data. Debating tonight at 10 p.m.
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, powered by Reva University, Quick Heal Secrite, Policy Bazaar, co-powered by 99acres.com, Dark Editions by Tata Motors.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. Tonight, an interesting development in the electoral bond scheme today is that industry